Hey, Drew Baker.
What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. How you doing?
You got your commissioner on the line here. How does it feel?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Not too bad. Just calling to discuss your recent trade with Daddy. What are the pros and cons, and how do you see yourself? How do you see your team rather performing post trade with Daddy?
Post trade, it's probably too soon to tell, but
Okay.
uh, I think there's a lot of benefits to both sides of it,
Right.
and I don't know. Hopefully, it'll work out in the end.
Seeing
I
as
hope.
Yeah, I mean, seeing as you were the third team to trade with Daddy in just about 4.5, 5 days time, do you remember seeing another manager do something like that, or is this mentality by Daddy just kind of, almost like a tsunami? It's coming all at once. You have no time to prepare.
Yeah, I had my skepticism going into it, but
Right.
I felt like it was the right thing to do at the time.
No, yeah. I mean, you're a playoff this team. Your team's in first place in the Spartan division. I mean, you're a Spartan yourself. Do you like the divisions? Is that something that you enjoy? I haven't talked to you about that decision to upgrade not only to 14 teams but also to go to two divisions. And seeing as you're in a division with Brett and with Chad and with Brad, I mean, these are guys you know. Is that something you like?
Yeah, the expansion and the divisions, I think, was necessary to make everything a little bit more competitive.
Okay.
And it was definitely a plus, I think, for the league.
Yeah. I mean, that really, that excites me to hear you say that because, already your enthusiasm alone is and it's an important asset to, to me, it's an important asset to our league. I mean, you made a trade with Daddy. You are in first place. It's a shortened season. You have probably the best goalie in the league right now on your team. I mean,
I think I've got a couple of the best goalies in the
Yeah.
league, I think, in my team. I got definitely
yeah.
have the drive to win, and I'm going to do what it takes. I am trying.
No, absolutely. You have a great mindset, I feel. You take everything 1 week at a time, one start at a time. You're kind of one of those managers who nobody ever complains about. You do all the right things. You make all the right moves. Nobody's complaining, hey, Drew didn't even start all of his players this week. I've never heard a complaint about that. And that's kind of the purpose of the phone call is you've already put in the work. And I just really kind of want to get your output of how you see the league. And, from what you said, you seem to like you're really enjoying it.
Well, I really am. I try to be an ambassador as much as I can and take it one game to 1 week at a time, and hopefully it'll all pay off at the end of the day. I'm trying to do I'll do anything it takes to win.
Right on. Hey, so before I let you go, looking at your team now, I don't know if you got it in front of you or anything like that. Is there anybody you're looking to trade? I know you got Carey Price. He's a big hot commodity. He's a commissioner favorite. He's a RIP to the competition. He's a big fan of Carey Price. Is there anybody on the trading block now?
I would definitely be willing to listen to any trade for anybody. I mean, nobody is. Everybody's got a price in my eyes.
Everybody's got a price, no pun intended, right, Drew?
As long as the price
When you play a divisional opponent, it's twice as important. Do you feel the same way when you're playing a Spartan?
Oh, I do. I definitely, when teams get desperate enough, they'll do just about anything that they feel necessary. It took me back to the big blockbuster Henrik Lundqvist trade of last year that we went through.
No, absolutely. It's great to hear that you can bring that up. That was a big trade, and to see that you could make the playoffs and
we probably wouldn't have made the playoffs without that deal.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a big asset to lose, but we felt it was necessary to do what we had to do to win.
Original six mind through and through. I I gotta give you all the credit. I know you haven't won a medal yet, but I hope that this year really takes you and I hope this year takes you a step in that right direction. I'd love to see you on the podium this year.
We got a lot of guys on our side behind closed doors that don't ever get enough credit, that put a lot of the work in to make these guys look good.
Absolutely. Well, Drew, it was a pleasure talking to you. Now, I'm going to need your permission to post portions of this phone call on a web video blog that will eventually be posted to the league page. Is that okay with you?
That would be okay with me.
Drew, I got to say, you weren't our first phone call, but God willing, you'll be our first next time, okay?
All right, glad to hear it. Thanks. Good to hear it. Right now we're off to a slow start.
I hear ya.
Do you see yourself winning this week?
We're going to have a couple of bounces go our way, but
Right.
our strength is our goalies, and we're going to have to step it up tomorrow, that's for sure.
Yeah. We'll keep up with that smack talk. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. All right, take it easy, guys.
You
See
too.
ya.